Hey everybody, Maddie here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Friday, hope you're having a great one. We are discussing today Bitcoin's halving, which is just 11 days away, and why this particular halving event is different for 4 specific reasons than the previous 2. We then also have updates with the Enjin Wallet, which has added token swaps for ERC20 pairs. Energi is in the news. We ask how it stacks up in the Masternode ladder. We'll be discussing ShareRing as well, that has its own updates, including the fact that Altcoin Buzz has become an official ShareRing Masternode. And we'll round things off with a discussion of the first Uptrennd halving. But before all that, we'll take a look at the markets, guys, on CoinGecko.com. Total market cap is $253.9 billion, literally just a couple of $1 million short of 254. Things have gone up. We're up 1.5% overall on the day. And as you can see, it's been a pretty nice week. We've teetered above the 9K resistance point and kind of came back down, but really now flirting with it again. Bitcoin up 1.1% in the last 24 hours. Generally speaking, prices are up right now across the board. BTC sits at $8,960 at the time of this recording, with a dominance of 64.9%. As I mentioned, guys, the Bitcoin halving is definitely something that is likely influencing the prices that we're seeing, and that's right around the corner, just over 11 days away. And as I mentioned, there are a few reasons why this particular halving is different from the other 2. In fact, a lot has changed since the last 2 halving events. The Block Reward Bitcoin halving is, of course, a major event for Bitcoin and is immutable in its code. It's also a highly bullish event, primarily because it cuts down the supply of Bitcoin produced per mined block by half, with a fixed market cap of 21 million. That's not dollars, that's coins eventually that will be in circulation, only ever 21 million. Every halving event makes Bitcoin a more scarcer asset, giving a bump in its value because of the supply-demand dynamic. The block reward halving takes place after every 210,000 blocks mined, which takes approximately 4 years to complete. Bitcoin, when launched back in 2009, I bet you didn't know, produced 50 Bitcoin per block, which was reduced to 25 Bitcoin during the first halving of 2012. And similarly, in 2016, the supply was cut from 25 Bitcoin to 12.5 Bitcoin, and now it's going to be reduced further to 6.25. So here are the 4 factors that make this Bitcoin halving event different from the previous 2. Number 1, Bitcoin today is not just internet-based magical money. Prior to its 2017 all-time high, Bitcoin was only known to a select group of people who saw it as a magical internet-based kind of money. Of course, being a relatively new asset class, Bitcoin showed high volatility, and its price movement was often fueled by media reports and rumors and a lot of FUD. And people, of course, often invested in Bitcoin as they thought it was a get-rich-quick scheme. But apart from the volatility, the hash input, which is a key metric to determine the security of the Bitcoin network, is 7 times higher than its 2017 levels. And the more hash input means more numbers of miners are actively confirming the transactions and looking for the next block on the network, which in turn strengthens the network's security against those horrid 51% attacks. Reason number 2 why this halving event is different. Interest around Bitcoin halving is at an all-time high. The 2017 price rise surely pushed Bitcoin into global limelight and generated curiosity, of course, among the common public on how a decentralized form of currency works without government authority. So the curiosity later turned into an understanding of how money works, and as a result, people's interest in Bitcoin is at an all-time high. I think you could argue as well that the confidence in central banks, in monetary and fiscal policy, happens to be perhaps not at an all-time low, but also happens to be suffering right now. So there is a correlation there through which we benefit in the world of cryptocurrency. Reason number 3 why this halving event is different. Bitcoin wallets with non-zero balance are peaking. So another metric that shows that the people are more bullish toward Bitcoin today than they were in the past is the rise of Bitcoin wallets with a non-zero balance. This means more number of people have dived into the Bitcoin game and have made at least one transaction. This rise in the number of such wallets also indicates wealth distribution among retail investors. Wealth accumulation by whales has been a cause of worry for many, as these whales are known to play the pump and dump game, thus manipulating the price movement in the market. However, the rise in the number of non-zero balance wallets is an indication that retail investors are actively investing in the king of all cryptocurrency. And finally, reason number 4 why this Bitcoin halving event is different. Bitcoin's acceptance and legality has increased substantially. So one of the most prominent factors that would make this halving event really of great significance is the acceptance of Bitcoin around the globe, at least the increasing acceptance. It's not something that's ubiquitously accepted, but we're moving in that direction. During the last halving, a majority of the world was unaware of the so-called digital gold, and even after 2017 media attention, a majority of the governments deemed it as an internet bubble. However, things have changed drastically in the past 2 years. Not only is now Bitcoin legal in the majority of the world, but many have also either regulated, such as Japan, South Korea, for example, Malta, Singapore, either that or they're looking to regulate it, such as the US, France, Germany, and other countries. As of today, Bitcoin is legal in more than 111 countries, while illegal in only 10 countries. So guys, it's not necessarily an exhaustive list, but these 4 factors together make the upcoming halving event something of great significance, and it makes it actually quite different from the previous 2 in our opinion. While the debate around Bitcoin's price certainly will continue, its significance as a decentralized financial tool is growing with each passing day. Now that we've discussed Bitcoin and the significance of the upcoming halving, let's take a look at the world of altcoins. We'll go through a series of these news stories in kind of rapid fire succession, starting on altcoinbuzz.io with news of Enjin Wallet. They've added token swaps for ERC20 pairs with this article here, courtesy of Ezekiel. So you can now swap any ERC20 token for another ERC20 token via Kyber Network in the Enjin Wallet. Ethereum-based token swaps were available on Kyber before, but now all ERC20 pairs have been enabled via Kyber Network. The Enjin Wallet has now another reason, consolidating its position as really one of the best blockchain wallets around. And Enjin on Twitter, @Enjin, make sure you're following, tweeted this just the other day on the 29th of April. ERC20 to ERC20 token swaps are available now via Kyber Network in the Enjin Wallet. Protect, manage, and convert your crypto with ease, all from the same secure mobile app. And for more information, you guys can check out Enjin.io as well as the rest of Ezekiel's article here. But let's move right along. Also on the website, how Energi stacks up in the Masternode ladder. Article here by Deepika. Energi yields 3 times higher staking rewards than its competitors, but there is more about the ecosystem that makes it lead the pack. Launched all the way back in April of 2018, now over 2 years ago, Energi has cleared its way to become the first crypto project to combine smart contracts, on-chain governance, community governance, and strong treasury system within a single platform. And these happen to be the 4 major cornerstones of the Energi ecosystem. A quick overview of how the ecosystem cornerstones underpin the growth of Energi is as follows. Well, for smart contracts, these are Ethereum-like platforms for delivery of blockchain-backed diverse digital services. As far as governance goes, handle changes and attacks. The treasury represents the strongest treasury in space for self-funding, and masternodes and staking users to support the network against the highest sustainable incentives. If you guys are interested in staking Energi, again, and this is courtesy of their Twitter handle @Energi Crypto, back from the 23rd of April, about a week ago, you may want to check it out. They ask, have you seen our latest staking rewards? Energi continues to yield the top staking rewards after transitioning to Generation 3. Again, yielding up to 3 times average or more what the competition is able to provide. They also tweeted the following here. And by the way, for more information, check out all of these details that Deepika is providing, but here also @Energi Crypto. By combining smart contracts, a treasury system, and masternodes, we've pioneered what hundreds of other projects are still striving to achieve. Check out what sets us apart from the rest, and we covered this table for all of those reasons that we just discussed, including smart contract capability, including masternodes and staking and other variables. Energi does have a lot going in its favor. So guys, check it out. Again, ticker NRG. Deepika has all the information for you here in this article, which we will link to in the description below. Other quick news now by ShareRing. Twitter handle is @ShareRing Global. Altcoin Buzz IO has partnered with ShareRing Global to host a masternode, helping to empower the sharing economy on the blockchain. Please visit the link below for more information. And yes, it's true, on altcoinbuzz.io, we have it covered here. Altcoin Buzz becomes a ShareRing Masternode. Article also by Deepika. Altcoin Buzz has partnered with ShareRing to become a masternode to help empower the sharing economy on the blockchain. Just a quick word to begin, and then we'll launch into why it is we chose to become a masternode and participate in what ShareRing is trying to create. They are an enterprise-ready platform encompassing a range of industries and protocols, and moreover, they aim at promoting the adoption of blockchain on a global scale. Through a modular approach, ShareRing offers a truly decentralized ecosystem designed for everyone. With a strong focus on institutional adoption, ShareRing Share Ledger solves the biggest challenges faced by businesses today. Whether it's leveraging ShareRing's white label solutions or building dApps on Share Ledger, ShareRing will redefine how both buyers and sellers interact on the blockchain to benefit from lower costs and improved infrastructure. And now Altcoin Buzz specifically is a validator and a marketing masternode. So we're excited to be a part of the sharing economy revolution. By operating a highly privileged node in the network, we will be providing more functionality to the ShareRing blockchain network. And besides, we will participate in the governance along with the marketing of the project. So why exactly did we choose ShareRing? Well, undoubtedly, we are part of the existing sharing economy where the potential is choked by centralized legacy systems. ShareRing is a project with a great practical vision, and we wanted to support this revolution. We are also excited about ShareRing's revolutionary products such as OneID, which is primed for adoption and usability. Behind the scenes, OneID is being implemented in conjunction with multiple consumer-facing apps and websites. Guys, as you know, none of this is financial advice. This is just a description of what it is we're doing, our activities behind the scenes. We do try to be transparent. This is neither an endorsement nor a diss of ShareRing or what they're up to. But for more information on what the project is all about, as well as our involvement with them specifically, check out the rest of Deepika's article. We'll link to it, of course, in the description below, at AltcoinBuzzIO on Twitter. Responding directly to that tweet that I read earlier, thank you. And yeah, tell me about it. What an opportunity for us. Very impressed with the real Tim Boss, the SHR ShareRing team, their vision and ability to execute. Finally for today, guys, and quickly, we are discussing on medium.com the first Uptrennd Halving. As you know, Uptrennd is a revolutionary platform and one that we're very much enjoying. We've carved out a position for ourselves on Uptrennd, and it's going very, very well. However, Uptrennd started with 1 million tokens, and currently every time someone receives an upvote on Uptrennd, they earn at least 1 token. And because this platform is growing, as they say, this clearly can't go on forever, as the ecosystem would run out of tokens. So Uptrennd have implemented a system that rewards early adopters of Uptrennd and keeps the ecosystem scalable for years to come. The Uptrennd Halving is thus an event where 1UP tokens become twice as difficult to earn, very similarly to the Bitcoin Halving. So I guess really the spotlight story is, of course, the Bitcoin Halving. But if you're a user or you're interested in Uptrennd or 1UP tokens, check out this. You can get all the details about the Uptrennd Halving that is happening simultaneously with all this other stuff that we've been discussing. You can also read here on uptrennd.com 5 simple ways to Uptrennd and to get involved in the platform. Of course, increase your exposure, increase your reach, and increase your revenues as well in a very easy and friendly and civil way. It's a very civil and friendly community, we must say. So check it out, of course. That about wraps it up for today, everybody. Do be sure to follow us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell, of course, to receive notifications if you've enjoyed today's video. Best of luck if you choose to invest on this Friday, but have a great tail end to your week, everybody. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.